Hello, hello. It's Tuesday. I'm opening up my cheese stick. It's noon Eastern Standard Time, so I'm going to do my weekly live. I'm just wait for a few people to hop on. See who we got on. Hello, hello. I see y'all hopping on. Hi. Okay, let's get started with this live. So my name's Kim. I go live every Tuesday at noon, and I talk about how I used to be a nurse and learned how to make money online and now make 5 figures a month working 1 to 2 hours a day from my phone and show other people how to do it as well. So first of all, if you're brand new here, will you just use that comment box in the bottom and type in new, N-E-W, just so I have an idea of who's on, what's going on, so I can steer my conversation appropriately. Hi, Derek. Derek's on. Derek's an OG. Derek is somebody that I look up to, and he said, how's Austin? And we're going to talk about Austin again because that was so cool. Should have been there, Derek. Missed out. Alrighty. I see some news. Do I have OGs on? If I have an OGs, type in OG in the comments. First of all, welcome everybody. Come on in. We got Kev Bo over here working on some stuff for the church. If you hear typing in the background, don't worry about him. Okay, I see quite a few new. So first of all, welcome. Again, my name's Kim. Second time here. Thanks for coming back. Can I have a shout out? Bailey, of course you can. Can I show you how to make a post? So I would love to. Let's get into that in a minute. Okay, so let me just give you a little bit of background. So Kara said she can't stay on the live, which I totally get. These are recorded and I post them to my page to watch later. Hello in San Antonio. I was in the Army Nurse Corps. So I spent a lot of time in San Antonio, a lot of time training and a lot of time on the Riverwalk. Okay. So my name's Kim. I learned how to do what's called affiliate marketing 2 years ago. There's a lot of people from Texas, Kevin. These are your people. Say hi to your people.
Hello, my Texas people.
He's from Amarillo. Okay, so again, I learned how to make money online. I'm just a regular mom, 41, from the Midwest. And I was just tired. I was working 50 hours a week. I'm a nurse educator in a corporate hospital. And I was spending way too much time there in a salaried position, working more and more hours and not really spending time with my children. And as they're growing, I'm like, we're still living paycheck to paycheck. I feel like this should be getting easier as we head towards our 40s. And inflation, all the things. So I was like, okay, look, I need to look for something that just works better for our family as far as our hours go, because he works full time too. And I started looking for remote positions, and what I kept finding, hi April from Tennessee, was people making money online with no experience, not an influencer, no followers, not in an MLM. I kept seeing it, and I'm like, it's so hard to believe. Like, it really is. And when I tell you, like, oh, I make 5 figures a month, that's so hard to believe. So I get that. I was super skeptical as well. So what I do is called affiliate marketing. 86% of companies have affiliate programs, and it's been around since 1989. So it's not new. It might be new to you, like red car theory. Once you start scrolling on social media now, you're going to be like, it's everywhere. If somebody's showing you something, educating you, showing you a product, an outfit, a recipe, a DIY project, those products in their videos, typically they have an affiliate link for. It doesn't cost you as a consumer anything in addition to purchase through those affiliate links. What happens is the company pays them, the affiliate, a commission when people purchase through those links. So affiliate marketing combined with social media is insanely lucrative because there's billions with a B of people on social media every single day. And so when you're just posting videos, you can reach across the world, and that's what makes it insanely lucrative. Plus, these companies are looking for just regular people, not influencers or people looking for a brand deal. They're looking for regular people to promote their products because that's what we as people want. I always use this example. I don't want to know what a supermodel looks like in the bikini. I'm sure it's beautiful. I want to know what somebody with a few lumps and a muffin top looks like in that bikini, because that's a regular everyday person that I can relate to. And these companies know that. So that's why it's very, very powerful. If you think about when you go to Amazon, you might read the product description, but what do you really want to know? You want to scroll down to those reviews and look at what people are saying so you can make an educated decision. Even if the reviews aren't all 100% like 5 stars positive, that's an educated decision, and you can say like, oh, hey, I really like this product, but I knew this top was going to spill a little bit. So you are a satisfied customer, you're an educated customer. And companies love that because the marketing department's not going to tell you this lid spills a little bit. You know what I mean? Okay. So that's essentially what affiliate marketing is. And I'm here to answer all your questions. So feel free to use this comment box here. What questions do you have? I'm going to scroll through some of the most commonly asked questions that I get. But if you have anything, honestly, I will answer everything. I always tell people I'm not here to convince you this is for you. Like what I'm doing, so I'm an affiliate marketer. People ask me all the time, where's your page? This is my page. I show people how to make money online through affiliate marketing. So that's how I do affiliate marketing. But how you do affiliate marketing, first of all, you're more than welcome to do exactly what I do. But it's going to be what you're passionate about, what you enjoy. So if you start with a niche, you start with what is it that you would wake up and look forward to doing if you had all the time and all the money in the world. So you're going to start with what is that? Beauty, fashion, sports, outdoors, my husband's survival. What is your niche? Crafting, home decor. Did I already say that? You get the point. So a lot of people love traveling. So all of these niches, there's companies within those niches that offer products that have affiliate links that you can hop online and say, hey, I recommend this product or this service or this course or this education program. And when somebody purchases it through your link, you earn the commission. So let's get the conversation going. What would your niche be? If you woke up tomorrow and you're like, I have all the time in the world, I have all the money, I don't have anything to do. What a dream, right? What would you do with your time? That's most likely your niche. So drop that in the comments box. And then you do start a brand new social media account. This was very comforting for me when I first got started because I didn't want my friends and family to know that I would be hopping online trying a new side hustle. Ooh, clean food and cooking, Karen. That's great. Trading, pets, animals. Yep, pets. These are great niches. So pets is evergreen. And if you're like, gosh, I don't know what I would do, because as a mom, I'm like, what are my hobbies? My hobbies are being a mom. And I like to golf, but I'm not good at it. So we're not going to do that. So you choose something that you genuinely like, just enjoy. You don't even have to be an expert in products that you would recommend to people. You choose your target audience, who you're going to talk to, what problems you're going to solve for them. That's a really good question, Karen. Would I need a separate email? So we do recommend, so there's a whole blueprint, there's a whole business model behind affiliate marketing. So it's more than just like throwing links around the internet. A lot of people will start that and then they get frustrated by that. And it's because they're not following a business model. If you ever see a comment on a video that says, I've tried affiliate marketing, it didn't work for me, 99% of the time when I go to talk to them, it's because they're just throwing links around the internet. So there's a business model to follow. And it's not difficult. Again, no experience. I started this when I was working full time. I started this in the mom cracks of my life. And I just chose a niche and I went with it. And I chose this niche because in the hospitals, I was a nurse educator and I showed new grads how to transition from being a student into the corporate hospitals. And I actually really enjoy educating people. And so you have to choose something that you're going to enjoy, because you're going to show up on here and you're going to repetitively talk about it. So what's something that you can talk about on repeat? So you start with that niche, and then you target a certain segment of the market. And again, so you're not using your personal social media feeds. You're going to, as somebody asked, what's the best platform to use? It's not a simple answer. I wish it was, believe me. But again, every question, I'm going to answer every question. So I'm not avoiding any questions. I'm just like, that's a hard question to answer, because it really depends on where your target audience hangs out. You're going to want to, you have to kind of figure that out. And what I recommend when you first start is start on 2 to 3 platforms. Start on Instagram, start on Facebook, because you can connect to those two. Maybe start on TikTok or YouTube or something like that, and see which one tends to grow a little bit faster. See where that target audience hangs out. Now, the best part about a target audience is it's usually a current or former version of yourself. So like, where do you hang out? Are you on TikTok? Are you on Instagram? Where are you at? And then go fishing there. Go find them there. Throw out some bait and go find them there. So, okay, what I want to talk about real quick too is that I learned all of this. I had no idea. All this information that's coming out of my mouth right now, I learned this 2 years ago, 41. So it's not like it's a hard concept to learn. This is not necessarily difficult. I think the hardest part of this is just up here in your mind, because you can learn the business model. You can learn how to do the skills of affiliate marketing, but it's not get rich quick. And you're on your own. It's not a pyramid, Ponzi, MLM, network marketing, nothing like that. There's no uplines, downlines. There's no commission sharing or anything like that. So it's up to you, which is amazing. That's my favorite part of it, is the autonomy. But again, then the autonomy is like, well, I'm my own boss here. So I get to choose which companies, products, how I want this business to look, to go live on Tuesdays at noon every week. Like, I make all those decisions, but the profits are all mine, right? But at the same time, like, making these decisions of where you want to hang out is ultimately up to you. Okay, I'm going to read through some of these comments and these questions real quick so I don't get behind. Okay, so I saw the separate email. So yes, we recommend using sales funnels and email campaigns. That's a big part of it. And that was super scary to learn. I'm not going to lie. But once I started it, I was like, oh, these skills are very learnable. You guys have some really good niche ideas. Couponing, crafting, working out. Kentucky is also postcode in Scotland. Oh, well, that's interesting. Fun fact. Multiple identities for multiple affiliates. Can you expand on that? NDEX. Sorry, I'm not sure if I understand. Kitchen gadgets, helping women feel better about themselves. That's huge. That's, definitely self-care. Just being Karen said, I set up an Instagram called Stethoscope and Spoon with an email. I'm a nursing director and want to provide quick meals. That's a great idea. That is a fabulous idea, because let's be honest, nurses, we may go to the bedside and talk about proper eating, but once we go to the break room, it's a different story, right, Karen? Okay, so hi, Miss Joyce. I'm great. How are you? Okay, caught up real quick. Again, feel free to ask any questions that you have here. I do have a free course that you can watch where I, in a very organized manner, unlike right now, you can watch the high level concepts of affiliate marketing, what I'm talking about. If you comment in this comment box, Rise Up, RISE space UP, my little Kimbot, my little system that I have set up in the background, it'll send you a link to your DM to watch that video for free right away. Don't leave this live. I'm not done. But, and if I do not blog, Chrissy, but that is a great way to do affiliate marketing. It is a little bit of a slower burn, is what we say, because blogging requires you to get somebody. It's 2025. So believe me, when I say this, I'm aware of how it sounds. It requires you to get somebody to your page and to read. It's 2025. So, social media with these short video clips tend to be a lot more effective, productive, but blogging is definitely a really good method. Like, there's a whole target audience for it. I keep telling Kev Bo over here, because he's got a lot of knowledge up here on like survival, and YouTube and blogging would be his thing, but it would require a very it would be a slow burn for him to do that. So it would take a while to reap the benefits from that work. But it is definitely a really great method to do affiliate marketing. I personally would start blogging at the same time as I was posting on social media to help you have a little bit more, like you'll reap the benefits of your social media. And then once you get going over here, you can segue into it. Because a lot of people don't show up on Instagram if they're like a blogger or YouTuber after a while. They use that as a vehicle to get people over to those platforms. Alrighty. So again, rise up, comment rise up if you want my free course that outlines my 5-step method. I'm just going to scroll real quick and make sure I didn't miss any questions. Okay. Now, real quickly, these are some other questions people ask me. And again, I hit on this because this is something that really concerned me at the beginning. Again, you're not using your personal social media account, so you're not targeting your friends and family. Believe me, if I was targeting my friends and family, I'd be poor. Right, Kevin?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, a little laughter break. Okay. And then you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. Think about, like, I'm a nurse, so I'm scientific based. I've never thought about marketing like I do now. And when I still hear the word marketing, it sounds like, oh my gosh, that's so outside of my like comfort zone. But if you think about the Super Bowl commercials, if you think about just going on social media every day, if you think about what you're watching on any screen, you see McDonald's, Starbucks, Home Depot, you see all kinds of stuff, right? You don't see those people's faces. So if you start looking at commercials, if you start looking at advertising, which you're not necessarily doing, but if you start looking at the content and seeing like how are they doing that, you'll be like, oh yeah, like people are like, you don't have to show your face, you're not using your personal social media. And so, okay, am I frozen? Somebody said you froze. Sometimes it could be me, but most of the time when I hear like the voice went out or I froze, it's usually on your end. So hey Kim, and then Waylon Dunn, can you talk about how to avoid income claims while also motivating people with what they could do if they started digital marketing? Yeah, so this is a very good question, and I'm in the wealth niche showing people how to make money online as well. So I'm going to give a little background first. So in marketing, in the world of anything, there's the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, and in order for people to trust your company, you want to, for the most part, abide by their guidelines because you don't want to mislead people. And the Federal Trade Commission has policies, procedures in place to make sure what the consumer is hearing is what they're receiving. So again, you don't want to mislead anybody. And last year, there was a lot of income claims going around on social media, and I'm not saying they were false, but they were leading people to the impression that if they started learning how to make money online, they were going to get rich overnight or in 3 months, or by 3 months they were going to make their first 10K, etc. And you can't guarantee anything. It's like weight loss. If you were to be like, I can guarantee if you do 7 crunches a day in 3 weeks, you'll have a 6-pack. That is so misleading. And so unless you can truly guarantee that with studies, and you can prove that you cannot make those claims in the online space, no matter what your niche is, no matter what you're promoting, no matter what you're doing in the online space. And so just thinking like, if my husband, with this survival thing, I can guarantee you'll survive if you do this. You can't do that. That's up to God. That's not up to him. So you want to make sure when you hop on, you're building trust and you're showing up authentically as yourself. Now, income claims, I'll just like to frost over it real quick because I feel like this is going a little bit into the weeds, and I'd be happy to have a longer conversation with you, Waylon, in the DMs. But you can show certain results as long as your net impression is not misleading people. So when I say I make 5 figures a month, I'm a 6-figure earner, I'm going to tell you, I started in November of 2022, and it took me 18 months to have my first 5-figure month. And so when I talk about that, I'm not giving you the impression that you're going to get rich overnight, you're going to get rich quick. But I can say, like, I was going to work in a corporate environment for the next 15 to 20 years. So I was here to just shave off some of that. And I shaved off a lot of that. So you have to make sure your net impression, if you're going to do some type of income claims, is something that you can prove. So you're not going to be using other people's results. That's not something that you can prove. And when you use your own results, you're going to give a net impression that is fair. So for the most part, people don't, like, when they buy something, they don't use that product that's going to change their life. They buy the Peloton, but they never get on it. They buy the course, but they never open it. They buy the book, but they don't read it. So it's 2025, so we can't guarantee any type of results when we're doing something online. Okay, hopefully that helped. But again, I'm happy to go into that further with you in the DMs if you're like, I still have more questions. Hey, Shane, happy Tuesday. Okay, so we talked about affiliate marketing, how I learned without any experience or clues what I was doing in just a couple hours a day, how to make money online. We talked about the structure of it. So you want to start with a niche, a target audience, and it's more than just throwing links around online. And we talked about, we talked about faceless. You're not using your personal account. People always ask me about taxes, and I am not a tax advisor. And Kevin, how good am I at math?
Not that great.
2 + 2 is still 4. Okay, so that's a disclaimer. Like, don't follow my tax advice, but here's what I can offer you is that I set up an LLC. I did not set up an LLC right away. Should I have? Probably, for my own mindset. Take it seriously, get after it. But that would have been about it. So the end of my first year, I set up an LLC, and then I was able to write off, because the income you receive, it's direct deposited right into whatever account you set it up to go into, and then it's not taxed. So you either want to set aside a little bit, whatever tax bracket you're in percentage, so you have it to pay at the end of whenever, or whether it's quarterly or annually, but or you're going to set up your LLC and then you can do tax write-offs because you're an official business. I use that term loosely because I'm not like, I'm a business owner. It sounds so serious. I mean, take it seriously, right? But when you say that, like, let me help you set up a business. If you came at me like that 2 years ago, I would have ran in the other direction. So, that's why I use that term loosely. But to answer any tax questions or LLC questions, it is in your best interest to set those up, and you can mitigate paying more money than you have to. Okay. Trisha said, I'm so bummed. I missed how you got started. Are you going to do this again? I go live every Tuesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. Next week, I'm going to be in Disney, so we're not going to go live, but I do every Tuesday with few exceptions like this. And then I also repost every live. So right after this, I literally just post it to my page. So it takes a few minutes to load, and then it will upload to my page, and so you can watch it again, and you can also watch all of my past lives. When you go to my profile, Rise Up with Kim, there's like white bubbles, like quarter way down the page, and one of them says lives. All of the past lives I've done are saved right there, so you can watch them again. You can start it from the beginning, all the things. So don't be bummed. I got you. Okay, what other questions do we have for? Just drop them right here in the comments box. I always say this as well because somebody always responds to this. If you're watching and you're like, there's not one chance in HE double hockey sticks that I would comment in a live comment box because I don't want to be seen. I feel that. I get that. I'm the same way. You can DM me at any time. I answer every single DM. I respond to my emails. I have a larger account and I'm very blessed to have a large account, but it's not, I am there. I am in my DMs and I respond to them, and I usually respond to them with an audio message unless it's like a quick, like, thank you or oh, hello, or, quick little comment. So if you have questions and you're like, I am not putting that in the comments box, you can always DM me, send it to me. I will get back to you. I promise. I'm sorry, I will always say a handle wrong on here. So LPN Lisa, I'm guessing. I got some nurses on here. But if I said that wrong, I'm sorry. But it looks like you have a scrub cap on and everything in that picture. She said, do you know how this works in Canada? So it works the same in Canada. There's going to be tax differences, LLC differences, but it's essentially the same blueprint. So when you hear LLC, what does that mean to you? It's going to be a very similar process. But the beautiful thing about affiliate marketing is if you're in a different country, you can be an affiliate for American companies. I mean, now this leads into another question I get a lot. So do I have to have the product? That's a really good question. It's a little bit of a layered question, or a little bit of a layered answer. Yes and no. Okay, that sucks. Okay, so first of all, when you promote or review products online, these are products you want other people to have because it solves a problem for them. So we're not going to just promote and or review a product for people that has a negative, like that you're not satisfied with, because you don't want other people to buy the product. That's why we write reviews. That's why we do reviews, is so people know this is a great product or this is not a good product, like buyer beware type thing. So when you're doing affiliate marketing, you're going to promote products that you genuinely love so you can build that trust with people. And I mean, you want to give honest, thorough, thoughtful reviews that are authentic to your target audience. So if you're doing something in a niche where you already own a bunch of products in that niche, like if we did some type of niche that had a lot of tools, like if you went into our garage, we would be fine. Our garage is full of tools. We already own those. We already have those. We could give honest, good, thorough reviews on those tools that we already own. But if you're gonna start a niche in like home decor and you're talking about big furniture pieces, because those are high ticket, right? You're talking about kitchen tables and couches and cabinets. You obviously can't own 20 couches, but how can you go find those products? Can you go up to a couple furniture stores, sit on them? You see these videos. You see people in Costco. You see people in Walmart trying on the clothes, showing you products of inside of the store. You see those videos, right? Don't you? That's affiliate marketing. So where can you get your hands on the product? Does a friend own the product, etc.? But make sure that those reviews are authentic to you and that they're good, honest reviews. Okay. Alrighty. These are really good questions. And again, this is digital. So you're not, you can purchase products if you want. If you're like, I'm going to do the beauty niche and you're going to buy like a bunch of makeup. You can do that. You can write all that off too. You can write off so many things like clothes you wear. You can write off hair appointments, nail appointments, what shows up in your video. We remodeled this office. That was a huge tax write-off for us. Your Wi-Fi, percentage of your home, all the things. So, yeah. What was I saying? I had a point to make. But the products that you are going to promote, you can be creative with in how you're going to promote those. Okay. What other questions do we have? And again, if you want to watch my free course that has I outlined the 5-step method that I use, the high level concepts and the business model that I personally use to get started in affiliate marketing. All you have to do is comment Rise Up down here and my little bot will send you the link to watch that course for free. So you can grab that, watch that. And then where did I learn all of this? Because I mentioned I started without any experience. So like how people ask me, how are you able to articulate how this process works? The thing is this is just a skill. And I had to allow myself this space to learn it. I have nurses on here, so you'll understand this. When I was in the corporate hospitals as a nurse, I was like, but would I ever not be a nurse? Would I ever, what do I actually have that, what else could I do? Like I was so unhappy, but I'm like, I can't not do nursing. I can't start something else. And that's just up here, because you're probably listening to this and be like, why can't you? Why can't you start something else? There's no reason why you can't start a different career path. So that was a block that I had to get past and allow myself to learn new skills, because there's no reason you can't. I use this example a lot as well. My son plays the guitar. He plays hockey. My daughter she does ice skating lessons. If they were to come to me and be like, Mom, why am I not in the Olympics? I would be like, well, you got to start and you got to learn the skills to get there, right? And a lot of that is up here. You can't be like, oh, I'm guitar, right? I got a sheet of music today and I can't play it perfectly, like Aerosmith. Well, no, note by note, you got to learn it and you got to keep practicing a million times until you can perform like Steven Tyler. So as adults, we struggle with that. And a lot of this, I'll be honest, is mindset. It's not the skills that are difficult. So in my free course, I talk about exactly how I learned how to do this. And it's from a little tiny course called the 5-Day Challenge. It's $5 stinking US. And boy, does it pack a punch. So it's a 5-day course, self-paced, virtual. You fit everything you do in this business. The beauty of it is it's autonomous and you fit this into like the cracks of your life. There's no time where like you have to sit down at this time, right? So the 5-day challenge taught me everything that I'm talking about here. I had to open my mind to learn a new skill. And so, this is the course that I recommend. This is exactly how I got started, exactly how I recommend for anybody to get started who is ready to start generating another stream of income, learning how to do this. So the 5-day challenge, $5, and it walks you through how to get started on your affiliate marketing journey. Inside of the 5-day challenge, it's included, no additional charge. You also are paired with an expert. They're called business plan advisors. It's not me. I'm not teaching the course. I'm not a business plan advisor. One day I pray that I would have enough knowledge to be able to do that. But you are paired with them and they will help you develop a plan that is personalized to you to succeed in the online space, because it can be scary to go into the online space. Again, it's not the skills that are difficult. It's what's up here and overcoming that is difficult. I'm sorry, I'm going to say this wrong. Marcy Interiors. I'm so sorry. How are you reaching out to the companies that you would affiliate for? She said, so sorry the other day. If it's a basic question, I was just about to say, this is a really good question. You can simply Google this. So if you're like, I want to be an affiliate for, we'll use the furniture company, Gardner White. Go to Google and type in Gardner White affiliate program and see if they have one. 107,000 companies have these programs. I have never Googled Gardner White. I'm going to do it right now, but I can almost guarantee that they have a affiliate program because there's so many of them. Hang on, let me spell it right. Gardner White affiliate program. Let's see. It does not currently have an affiliate program. However, I did a quick Google search on that. That's actually shocking. I just noticed too, if you don't know what Gardner White is, it's a furniture store. And apparently it's Michigan based. Okay. So that was a good lesson. But 86% of companies have affiliate programs. So that was a real live example of how to go find it. Also, if you're like, what would my niche be? Go to Google and explore niches. This has been around since 1989, so it is not new, and it's expanding beyond belief. So go to Google and search around, like, what can I do? What are some good niches? What are some profitable niches? What is something that I can do that I can relate to? You're going to be surprised with how much information is out there on affiliate marketing. Alrighty, great questions. Thank you for asking. J.A. Puffy said, I bought the 5-day course, but I have yet to do it. You guys remember what I said? So I can't be like, you're going to get rich, because a lot of people don't start it. So it's about what you do with the information, right? You have that resource. I'm going to tell you, I'm not throwing you under the bus. Go press play. Go press play on it. At the least, it's going to start showing, and this is what shifted. This is what changed for me. The mindset piece. I was living in a poor wealth mindset where you have to go trade your time for income. And I was at just my late 30s, exhausted from doing this and still living paycheck to paycheck. And I was in the mindset that I had to go trade more time to earn more money. And that is a really bad mindset to have. The wealthy people, think about the wealthy people. They're not working in corporate. They're not punching a clock. And that first lesson is like, you have to learn how to earn more. You don't have to trade your time for an income. And not to mention your price per hour, you're selling yourself way, way short by working an hourly rate or salaried rate, if you think about it. The more hours I worked at a salaried position, I kept cutting down my hourly rate significantly every week, every time I did it. And I had to have a master's and a board certifications, all kinds of letters after my name to do that job. But they wanted so much of my time and they did not value me. And I mean, I'm not trying to throw any person under their bus. A lot of corporate companies are like this. So once I learned, like, oh, that is what I'm doing, and I expect somehow magically to get wealthy or to recover from this financial situation I'm in. And that was not the way to do it. Once I realized that, I was like, oh my gosh, so I do need to learn how to earn more. I do need to start something different to do it. I did not expect it to replace my income and then some. I honestly just was hoping to have another stream of income to help supplement. And I mean, honestly, it blew me out of the water how correct that was in the wealthy mindset. The wealthy do not go trade their time for money. They make their money work for them, and they learned how to earn more. And again, it's not going to happen overnight. But I started in November of 2022, and I was going to work for easily into my 60s in that corporate hospital. Easily, before I could retire. And 18 months later, I found myself in a position where we no longer needed me to go to that job. So that it has legitimately, learning just that has absolutely changed our lives. So alrighty, let me scroll a little bit, but if you have any more questions, I'm going to say last call for questions. It's all in my head. It is. I know it's terrible to have to admit that. Another thing I want to say is a lot of people will say, I can't do this because I'm not tech savvy, because I'm this many years old, because I'm not extroverted, because I'm fill in the blank. What is your blank? Fill in the blank. And I'm going to tell you the only reason why you can't start, we're going to go back to mindset. The only reason why you cannot start is if you don't have Wi-Fi. Okay, so I have insane imposter syndrome. Just last weekend, I was standing on a stage in Austin, Texas, showing people in a large room full of people hungry to learn how to do affiliate marketing. And I showed them in an hour presentation with a microphone. I am the one standing on the stage showing people. I have an insane amount of imposter syndrome. Like, who am I to do this? Who am I? But I'm telling you, I am no different than you. I still show up every day with imposter syndrome. I show up as if I'm an extrovert. I'm not. But I really wanted to recover my family's financial situation. I really wanted to be present for my kids. So I had to work with those. And the coolest thing about this whole thing is it uncovered an insane amount of confidence that I didn't even realize I had within myself. And so it's changed my life significantly. And I can promise you, the one thing I can promise you is if you get started and you learn the skills and you start posting online and you stay consistent, it will change your life. I can promise you that. That seems wild, but after 2 years and helping thousands and thousands of people get started, I can promise you that if you start it, you implement it, and you stay consistent, I can't promise you a dollar amount, but I can promise you it'll change your life. And you're going to be like, can't believe I didn't start this sooner. That was my biggest regret, because at 41, if I would have even started 5 years ago, can you imagine where we would be? Insane. Okay. So also a nurse. I know I tend to attract the nurses because it's probably my dark sense of humor. Okay. So Trish Hauser, I'm sorry if I said that wrong. What products do you like to promote? So I show people how to make money online through affiliate marketing. So this is my affiliate page. So if you've been watching me here, this is how I do affiliate marketing. This is not what it needs to look like for you. You're more than welcome in this niche, but it's not what it has to look like for you. You start by finding your niche and build it, like determining who your target audience is and what products you're going to promote to solve their pain points. So that's how it starts. And again, I have a free course that you can watch that outlines how those high level concepts work and how it's not just throwing links around and using this business model. You can take that and you can make it into something lucrative in the online space. And to grab that free course, you just have to comment Rise Up on this video, and my little Kimbot will send you a link to watch that video. So these are the products that I promote. I show people how to do this. I'm so passionate about showing people how to do this. I've seen my life change significantly. I've seen a lot of other people's lives change. It's the people who take it, they learn from it, they implement it, and they allow it to change their lives. It's been super, super rewarding. Just Being Karen said, do you do coaching or private mentoring? I do. And I am a very frugal person. I did not come from any type of finances or wealth. And so at my core, I am still a frugal person. And so I say that because I respect your finances as well. So I do offer coaching, but I'm going to tell you the very first thing you should do is watch my masterclass. Take the 5-day challenge. It's $5. Inside of there, you're paired with an expert. These are multiple 6-figure, if not 7-figure earners, $1 million earners, who will show you the way. They will pave the way for you. And then I will also, when you purchase the 5-day challenge through my link, I am an affiliate for them, you will receive my free checklist. I have a $27 checklist. I will give that to you for free. And it's the steps of what to do after you're done with the 5-day challenge. When you're done with that and you're like, I'm ready, let's do this, then let's hop on a call. That is the best bang for your buck. And so I say that I'm happy to hop on any call at any time with anybody. I shouldn't say any times, and my time's available, but I'm a frugal person and I don't want you to get on the call and be like, you're just going to tell me to use the resources that I already have, right? That's not fair. Okay. Hi, Kim. She said true story, but I think I'm behind in my comments, so I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Alrighty. So I don't see any last questions. I think I'm at the bottom here. So I'm going to hop off, but I'm going to recap really quickly. If you're watching the recording, you can comment Rise Up at any time on this video, and you'll get the little link to watch my masterclass. So affiliate marketing is an insane method to learn how to set up an additional stream of income 1 to 2 hours a day from my phone. At the beginning, it requires a setup, right? At the beginning, you have to learn new skills. You have to give yourself some room to grow, some grace to learn. But I started when I was working 50 plus hours a week. It's DM'd. So it goes to your DMs, your direct messages. Again, so just being Karen said, so to start masterclass, that's where you start, masterclass. So affiliate marketing, you work by yourself. There's no upline, downline. There's no multi-level marketing. I'm not throwing shade at it. It's just a single level marketing model. And there is a business model to follow that starts with a niche, your target audience, pain points, products, and companies. A lot of people are like, I want to be an affiliate for Amazon. How do I do it? And I say, that's step 5. What's your niche? That's step 1. Step 2 is your target audience. Step 3 is those pain points. What are we solving for people in that target audience? What are the products that solve those pain points? And then what's the affiliate program? So I outline that in detail in that master class. And you can comment rise up to my DMs. You can comment rise up right here. You can comment rise up to just about any video that I have on my page, and you'll receive that link to watch that masterclass. And I tell people to often refer to that because I genuinely poured my heart out into that course to help you conceptualize that. So I do have degrees and board certifications in education and I mean, granted it's nursing education, but how to break apart concepts so that are easy to digest for people. So I'm not trying to toot my horn, but that's why I'm here, is because I genuinely want to show up, and I'm a God-fearing woman, and I've prayed for the last 2 years my heart out of how am I supposed to be in these corporate hospitals? How can I help change people's lives? And so I tell people this, and I know it sounds dramatic, but you're seeing this for a reason. I've been praying for 2 years to find people that I can help shift and impact their lives. And this is my vehicle to do that. And God has made that so, so clear to me, even though I've tried to are you sure? Are you sure? Show me again. A little difficult, impatient person up here. So watch that masterclass, take that 5-day challenge, stay in contact with me. I love, love, love hearing where you're at. I love helping you through the parts that might be a little bit tricky for you. I love knowing who your advisor is to see if we have a common connection. So I'm genuinely here to help you, and that's truly the best way to get started. There's other methods, there's other courses. I'm not blind to that, of people telling you can get started with digital products, digital courses. And I'm going to be honest, I'm aware, and I've taken these courses and I've researched this information. Affiliate marketing, I stand here and tell you the 5-day challenge is the best beginner-friendly way to get started in the online space, because it is. Because when you're starting with a digital product, when you're starting with a digital course, you're starting, remember, we're starting brand new social media accounts. So where's your audience? Who's going to buy that? Okay, but if you show up online and say, I have this great product and I've been dying to use it, my lips are so chapped. I have this product and this is what it does for me. And all you have to do is go to Nivea.com. It's upside down and backwards. Okay. Or all you have to do is go to Amazon. People say, hey, I know Amazon. I know how to buy from Amazon. I know how to return from Amazon. I know how the trust and authority is in that space. So when you are connected and have that bridge with that affiliate company, you have the opportunity to gain an audience. I just started this account last year, 1 year ago in January. I have 160 some thousand followers, and I've built an audience who reaches out to me daily and trusts me. And I'm not saying that to toot my horn. I'm saying that because I have companies I work with that people trust already. So when I started showing up and saying, I love them and you should try them, they're like, oh yeah, of course. So then as I grew, I was like, hey guys, I have digital products. I don't have digital courses. I have the masterclass, right? That's your digital course to watch. But I didn't come out of the gate with those because who is she? So it's not me throwing shade at other courses. It's me saying, just be careful, because when I say this is the best beginner friendly way to get started in the online spaces, because I've done the work already. I've done the research. I've tried it. I've looked into them, and I have options of what I want to promote and how I want to help you. And this is genuinely the best way to get started. Okay, so I'm going to hop off here. I see people are still joining. So I'm about to land this ship plane, I guess, whatever, you know what I mean? But you can watch the recording by just going to my page. It'll take a few minutes if you've just hopped on and you're like, dang it, I want to watch this from the beginning. She shows people how to make money online. But it'll take a few minutes for me to post the recording, but it will be up today in just a few moments. And I have a little white bubbles on my profile that says lives. I go live every Tuesday at noon Eastern time. And I'm not going to go live next Tuesday, though. That's really weird because I go live every week, but we're going to be in Disney. We're in Florida next week. So that's enough. I don't need to go live at Disney. That would be fun, but I'm not a big crowd person. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay, so let me know what your questions are. I answer every single DM. You can watch the recording. My masterclass, all you have to do is comment Rise Up, and you'll get the link in your DMs and your direct messages to watch my free course that shows you how I recommend to get started in the online space, the high level concepts of that. Again, I'm here for all your questions, and it's been a pleasure chatting with you today. Reach out to me at any time whatsoever. I'm gonna just check one more time for questions or comments. Alrighty. I will talk to you guys very, very soon. I'll keep you posted in my stories. If you're not already, follow me, follow the journey. It's been insane over the last year and a half. And I would love to have you here, and I'd love to support you in any way. Alrighty. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.